Jack London, The Little Lady of the Big House, Part 68. Cat, he censured in mock reproof. Oh, she cried, I never meant it that way. You will find we are very frank here. Everybody knows Paula's age. She tells it herself. I'm 18, so there. And now, just for your meanness, how old are you? As old as Dick, he replied promptly. And he's 40, she laughed triumphantly. Are you coming swimming? The water will be dreadfully cold. Graham shook his head. I'm going riding with Dick. Her face fell with all the ingenuousness of 18. Oh, she protested, some of his eternal green manures, or hillside terracing of water, pocketing. But he said something about swimming at 5. Her face brightened joyously. Then we'll meet at the tank. It must be the same party. Paula said swimming at 5. As they parted under a lawn arcade, where his way led to the tower from room for a charge into riding clothes, she stopped suddenly and called, "Oh, Mr. Graham!" He turned obediently. "You really are not compelled to fall in love with Paula, you know. It was just my way of putting it." "I shall be very, very careful," he said solemnly, although there was a twinkle in his eye as he concluded. Nevertheless, as he went on to his room, he could not but admit to himself that the Paula Forrest charm, or the far fairy tentacles of it, had already reached him and were wrapping around him. He knew right there that he would prefer the engagement to Wright to have been with her than with his old-time friend Dick. As he emerged from the house to the long hitching rails under the ancient oaks, he looked urgently for his hostess. Only Dick was there, and the stableman, although the many saddled horses that stamped in the shade promised possibilities. But Dick and he rode away alone. Dick pointed out her horse, an alert bay thoroughbred stallion at that under a small Australian saddle with steel stirrups and double-reined and single-bitted. "I don't know her plans," he said. "She hasn't shown up yet, but at any rate she'll be swimming later. We'll meet her then." Graham appreciated enjoyed the ride, although more than once he found himself glancing at his wristwatch to ascertain how far away 5 o'clock might yet be. Lambing time was at hand, and though home field after home field he rode with his host, how now one and now the other, dismounting to turn over into its feet, rotund and glorious Shropshire and Rambouled Merino earth, so hopelessly the product of man's selection as to be unable to get off themselves from their own broad backs. Once they were down with their 4 legs helplessly sky aspiring. "I really worked to make the American Merino," Dick was saying, "to give it the developed leg, the strong back, the well-sprung rib, and the stamina. The old country breed lacked the stamina. It was too much hand-reared and manicured." "You're doing things, big things," Graham assured him. "Think of shipping rams to Idaho. That speaks for itself."